guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is actually going to be a challenge, and it is going to be the alphabet makeup challenge. So if you are wondering what this challenge is, it is where you do your makeup in alphabetical order. You do your makeup in the order of the alphabet. So I wrote down on my phone the order that I do my makeup, and then I rearranged it in alphabetic order. So I hope that I got it right. I'm sure I'm gonna mess something up. So I watched a couple videos on this video. James Charles did this video, NIKKI Tutorials did this video. I didn't watch hers, but I only watched James. It just seemed like a fun challenge, and I wanted to challenge myself to do this, but I feel like your routine might be different than mine because, for instance, I don't really bake, so I'm not gonna include that in this video. I have really dry skin, so I don't like to really bake my under eyes because it can tend to look like too cakey. So I'm not sure who started this video. Let me know down below so I can link their video down below and give them credit. I have no idea who started this challenge. If you guys are not subscribed to my channel, I would love if you would do so down below. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up. If you guys like videos like this, I will do more of them. So if you guys want to see me try this challenge, then let's just jump right in. So obviously the first letter of the alphabet is A, and there's nothing in my routine that starts with an A, so we're just going to skip right over that. Next is B, which is bronzer. So we are going to start with bronzer, but I have a little trick here. Because typically with makeup, you always want to apply your liquids before powders. So I'm going to actually use cream products first because obviously powder is going to be coming way down the road. I want to use a cream bronzer instead of a powder. So the one that I'm going in with is the Milk Makeup Matte Bronzer Stick. This one is in the color Baked. I am just going to apply this. So I'm going to use this kind of as like my contour and bronzer. So I'm just going to apply this right where I would normally bronze my skin. And I'm actually probably going to put a headband on. This headband gives me such a headache, but it's okay. I'm just going to blend this in with my Real Techniques body sponge. It's huge, but I love it. So we're just going to blend that into the skin. I really like this bronzer because it just like melts into your skin so easily, and I have no issues with it blending. So I feel like I should probably apply a lot of this because we're going to be covering this obviously with foundation. So I don't know if I should apply extra or what, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Alright, so now that we have that blended in, next we have blush. So I'm going to go in with a cream blush again. This is by Julep Beauty, and this is their cream to powder blush stick in Golden Guava. I really don't own any other blushes that are like cream formula. I'm going to like apply this and blend this out with my finger. Alright, so now that we have that blended and we're looking a little crazy, next up is C, which is going to be concealer. So I'm going to go in with the Jouer concealer, and I'm going to apply this anywhere that I'm going to normally conceal. So right down my nose here. And I always prime my eyelids when I do my concealer, so that is why I put some on my eyelid. Alright, so next up with C is contouring. So because I already like bronzed up my outer skin, I'm just going to like contour my nose because I didn't do that yet. So I'm just going to go in with that same stick, and I'm just going to put this down the sides of my nose, under my lip, and I might do a little bit on my jaw here because sometimes I will contour that. And I'm just going to take my sponge, and what I like to do is just kind of like lightly press this in so that it blends it, but I don't want to move the product around too much. And then I'll go back in with the tip of my sponge and clean that up. Alright, so far I'm really not hating the way that this looks. It's actually not going as bad as I thought it would. So next up we have E, which is eyebrows. So we're going to go in, and I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows like I normally would. Just going to brush them up and kind of place them where I would like them. And then I'm going to go in with my product. This is the Benefit Ka-Brow, and I'm just going to quickly fill my brows in, I like to just start at the outer portion of my eyebrow and kind of form the outer tail. And then I start to kind of fill in the front. Now, I don't really love super like bold brow in the front, so I've been kind of not filling that in as much. So I like to just bring the product in and then kind of just flick it upward. Alright, my brows are not perfect, but I'm just going to leave it at that, and then I'm going to go in, I'm going to set it with my eyebrow gel. This is just the Benefit Brow Gel. Alright, so now that we have our brows on, next up for E is eyeshadow. So for my eyeshadow, I'm just going to do something like pretty basic. I'm just going to go into my little custom ColourPop eyeshadows right here, and I'm just going to create like a really subtle eye look. So I'm just going to take the color Beach Blanket, and I'm just going to put this right into my crease and kind of just really buff this in. Again, I'm not doing anything crazy. I just want to do something a little bit more natural because I do have errands to run the rest of the day, so I don't want like something super crazy. Alright, next up I'm going to go into the shade Note to Self, and I'm going to do that same thing just to kind of deepen it up a little bit. Alright, so now we have that. I'm just going to take a smaller brush. This is the JH40, and I'm going to go into the shade Top Notch, and I'm just going to take that and put this on my outer corner. This is just going to really like warm the eye look up. These are the 3 shades that I used in order. I'm just going to take a mixture of those and put that right on my lower lash line. And then I'm just going to go in with my finger, and I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Ready or Yacht. And I'm just going to take that and just tap this right on my eyelid. I'm not doing anything like precise. I'm just putting that right there. Alright, so now that our eyeshadow is pretty much done, next up we have eyeliner. So now I'm going to go in with my liner, and I'm just going to try to do a wing. Oh, wait a second. You guys, I think I have to apply lashes first, because eyelashes, yep, I have to apply eyelashes first. Alright, that's going to suck putting eyeliner on top of eyelashes, but we're going to go for it. So the lashes that I've been loving are these ones right here. These are by Kiss, and these are the Pixie lashes. These are the lashes I've been wearing non-stop, and I absolutely love them. So we're going to apply those first. So it's going to be weird applying lashes before mascara because I usually apply my mascara and then my lashes. So this is going to be difficult. Also, I usually apply my liner before my lashes, but we can't do that in this challenge. So I know I already kind of started there, so let's just pretend that's not there. Alright, so I'm going in. Ooh, this is weird. I think I got it on. Okay, that was like oddly kind of easy applying that lash. Maybe I should apply lashes before mascara. I know some people do, but I personally like to apply the mascara first because I like to reuse my lashes. So if I apply the lash first and then I go in with mascara, I feel like the lashes get all like cruddy, so I like to reuse them. Now that we have our lashes on, they look so weird without mascara. I don't know if you guys can see, but like you can see my little blonde eyelashes coming through, and it looks really weird. We have our lashes applied. Okay, next up we have eyeliner. I'm scared. Alright, so first I'm going to apply my waterline First I'm going to apply my waterline eyeliner because I don't know why, I'm just feeling it. So I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Gel Eyeliner, and I'm going to apply this to my waterline and also my upper waterline. Now we're going to line the top, which is going to be so difficult with lashes already on. Because you can't really see what you're doing. I have to like bend my eyelash down. Oh boy. Anybody else hold their breath when they're doing their eyeliner? Because I can't breathe. It's not the worst wing I've ever done. Okay. Not horrible. Not horrible. Like I've done worse wings in the past. Alright, next up we finally have F, which is for foundation. So we are going to go in and finally apply some, which honestly, I don't mind the way my skin looks right now. I honestly would wear this look out right now. Like it's not horrible. Like I feel like it looks really natural. My skin looks bronze. It doesn't look too like makeup-y. We're going to go in with my favorite foundation right now, which is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. This foundation is bomb. This foundation is amazing. It's so nice. So we're going to apply this, and honestly I feel like this is definitely going to cover up all like the contouring and stuff that we did. So I'm going to try to keep like a light layer. Hopefully it'll kind of come through. So I'm just going to blend this in. I'm scared to cover it up. Alright, so this is how my skin's looking, and you guys, I'm not gonna lie, like, it looks pretty good, and I feel like you can see, like, very, very slightly, you can kind of see the contour and bronzer, like, coming through a little bit, and it looks so natural. Like, I feel like this looks really pretty, to be honest. Like, I am not hating the way my skin looks right now. Alright, so now that that is applied, the next thing would be highlight. So what I am going to do, because our skin is still not powdered, I do want to go in with a cream highlight, and I might top it with a powder highlight as well, because we're going to be powdering on top of it, so I really want the highlight to kind of come through. So I'm going to do a double layer. So for my cream highlight, I am going to go in with the High Beam by Benefit, and I'm just going to put this on all the high points of our face. This doesn't have like an overly strong like glitter to it, which I really like. It kind of just has like a nice like sheen to it. I think I'm gonna blend this out with my finger. Sometimes I feel like your finger works best for blending cream products because you can really warm it up with your fingers, and I just feel like it blends better. So as you can see, this highlight is not like overpowering, it's just very subtle. But because I'm going to top it with a powder, I wanted that. Alright, so now that we have the cream laid down, that's what the skin looks like. Really pretty. Oh, I actually am going to put a little bit above my eyebrow because I usually do highlight that area. So we're going to just blend it again with the finger. Alright, so now I am going to put a powder highlight on top of that, and I'm going to go in with this little Benefit Cheek Leaders palette, and I'm going to go into the middle shade Cookie, which is an amazing highlight. I'm just going to take it on a fan brush, and I'm just going to put this right here. I really want our highlight to be super dramatic because we are going to have to powder our entire face, and I'm sure that's going to cover up the highlight. So I really want to make sure we're kind of like double layering it. I'm going to take it on my finger. now that we have so much highlight on, moving on to the next letter in the alphabet, which is L. So we are going to go on to our lips. So first we're going to do lip liner. So first comes lip liner. So I'm going to go in with the liner that I've been using all the time. This is the Jordana Easy Liner in Rock and Rose. And I'm going to apply this right on my lips. And then next up is lipstick. I actually just bought these at the drugstore and I've never tried them. So these are the Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Lip Color. I've never tried them. And I got them in 2 different shades. So this one is Raw Kiss and then this one is Blush. I think I want to use Raw Kiss. Alright, so that is really, really pretty. I like that a lot. Alright, next up we have M. So now we can finally apply some mascara. So I actually just bought this Wet n Wild Skinny mascara. I like to use this for my lower lashes because it coats every single lash so nicely. So I'm going to apply that just on my bottom, and then on my top I'm going to go in with my Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara. Alright you guys, is it really weird that I love the way my skin looks right now? Is this gonna be like my new makeup technique? Because you guys, my skin looks so nice. Like obviously I look like a little like flat because normally we have our bronzer showing and stuff, but this just looks really soft and natural. The foundation has obviously set a little bit into my little wrinkles there and in my smile line because we haven't powdered that yet. But because I have dry skin, like I almost like the way my skin looks better without powder. But in order for it to like not crease, I do have to set it. But I'm really liking the way that my skin looks right now. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to really see that, but can you see how this mascara just captures every single lash but doesn't make them clumpy? It's so good. If you guys have never tried this, highly recommend for the lower lashes. Alright, so now that our mascara is applied, the next letter in the alphabet is P, so we have to finally powder our face, which I'm kind of afraid of because I like the way my skin looks right now, and now I'm going to have to powder underneath my eyes, and I've never really done that after mascara because I feel like powder is going to get all in my lashes here, and I'm scared. So what I'm going to do is just push on the foundation just to make sure it's not like settled in any weird cracks before we set it. So I am going to set it with the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I'm just going to go in and just put some on my forehead. I don't typically powder a lot anyway just because I do have really dry skin. So I am just going to apply a little layer of this. And then I am going to go under my eyes, so quickly I'm just going to make sure there's no creasing happening. And I'm just going to take my powder, go right under there. I'm also bringing the powder up a little bit, because normally that is what I do when I set my concealer. Alright, so this is what the skin looks like after powdering. I do look a little weird, but you guys, the highlight actually is still coming through after powdering, so that's really exciting. I thought that covering that was going to definitely make it like dulled down, but it actually kept it in place, surprisingly. And as you can see, I did powder my chin, but you can see a little bit of that highlight coming through, which is why I wanted to double layer that. Next up, we have primer, which normally I don't really use a lot of primers anyway, but normally I will spray my skin with this before I go in with my foundation. So I am going to cheat a little bit and go in with the Morphe Prime and Set setting spray, and I'm going to spray this on my skin as my primer. And also the next step is S, which is setting spray, so that's like a 2-in-1. So I'm just going to go with that, and I'm going to spray this on my skin. And that, you guys, completes this alphabet makeup challenge. I am so like pleasantly surprised at how okay this came out. I would definitely 100% wear this out. There's nothing wrong with it. Obviously my skin looks a little flat. Normally you would see my blush, my bronzer a little bit more. As for like the eyes, everything is pretty much normal. The eyes weren't difficult at all. I mean, yes, the eyeliner on top of the lashes was a little weird, and also applying the lashes before my mascara was a little bit weird, but the actual like result looks really, really good. My lips obviously came out the same because nothing was really different with that. Yeah, usually I have a little bit more of like a stronger highlight, and pretty much just the face looks a little bit different, but to be honest, it doesn't look different in a bad way. It actually looks really natural and pretty, and I really like the way this came out. Let me know what you guys think down below. I actually am really shocked at how this came out. I know some people like to bake their face, but I don't do that, so obviously that would have made this a lot harder if I put powder on before foundation. So yeah, some of you may think I was cheating in a sense, but I don't typically bake. I didn't really find that step necessary for me, but yeah, I'm really happy with how this came out. Give this video a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you guys try this at home and what you guys think. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!